So have you, so like, give us kind of your stance or how your program works with kids who are like, oh, mindfulness, meditation, hell no, that's not for me.
Yeah, I think it just really starts with the relationship.
Yeah.
We really come at our clients knowing that we need to earn their trust. We have guidelines, obviously, and rules here that are, there's some non-negotiables,
Right.
but giving them the space to decide, like this is your choice to be here. Ultimately, it does end up being my choice if they stay, right? But over the years, I've known other programs that really kind of take this, like, if you're not willing, then like if we're not even going to start this. And
Right.
I have like this kind of funny story. I had an intake with this girl, and her parents come in, and I'm like, where is she? And they're like, well, she's in the car. She's not coming in. I'm like, okay, well, that's not the first time that's happened. So I kind of go out to the parking lot, and I like go out to the car, and I kind of like, she's on her phone, right? Like just scrolling or whatever, and won't look out the window at me. I'm kind of like knocking, like, hi, could you just like roll down the window? And she was like, nope. And I'm like, all right. So I come back inside and tell the parents, I'm like, yeah, I don't think she's going to get out of the car. And for whatever reason, she eventually came in. So she comes in and she sits down. She really didn't give us much at all. And I just had said to her, like, I think there's a place for you here. And I would love for you to give us a shot and just show up. And she showed up on the first day, and she wrote her diary card, which maybe some of you are familiar with, but it's kind of like, it's a way kids have binders. They come in, they check in, and they will write their mood rating, desire to use, strengths. And hers was pretty much like a lot of expletives. So I won't share all of it with you, but she went on her way and then came back. I waited outside. I didn't know if she was going to come the next day. So I waited outside on the steps, and she came back, and I was like, hey, have a seat. And she sat next to me, and I was like, you're back. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm really glad you're here. And I'm like, I forget she said something that was really cool. She was like, yeah, I think I just needed to like rage a little bit and get that out of my system. I'm like, yeah, like we all need to rage sometimes. Like that's cool. And then she came back in and cried on her last day and didn't want to leave. That's a great story. But I think the point is that she needed to see what we were going to do with her behavior. And it wasn't unsafe to the other kids. And that's always part of it, right? You got to look at safety in the room, and you can't let anything fly just to get their trust. That's not how it goes. But